Sometimes it's like, is it worth chasing that negative energy down and going through it? Because if you've ever been through legal anything, even if you're right, even if you've got all everything in your favor, it sucks.
Let's go!
Entrepreneurs are the place to be. You gotta push, push. Yo, keep up the faith, but move hastily. Push, push. Live out your passions and take your dreams. Push, yeah, push. Overcome struggles and celebrate victories. Right, push.
We're gonna go check in on. Can I call you right back? I'll call you right back. Bye. Check on a job that we did about 6 months ago and meet with the owner, follow back up on it. Finally, I think payments have come in from the insurance carrier. It's been kind of a back and forth deal. So we're gonna just run out, meet with him, and see what we find out. See how it goes today. Finger cramp. It won't move. It won't move. Look at that thing. Oh, okay. Anytime. Anytime. Oh, that thing was legit. No one hurt. So I just stopped in to check on a project that we did about 6 months ago and try to get with the business owner on it. It was a fire job. It was a pretty good job, fun job. Just, you know, the insurance company's finally paying the balance on it right now, and so we're just trying to get the final funds and make sure everything's good there on that. He wasn't available, so I went and checked another job that we did not far away. There was a fire job, just because I wanted to see what was going on over there. This is a project. So for those of you who don't know, obviously I own a water and fire mitigation company, and we're in multiple states. And so right now we are over in Wisconsin checking on some of these projects. And anyway, I went to go check this out because I wanted to see what was going on, you know, with this building that is a bad deal. You know, it's a great job, good sized job, about $1 million project, and we from start to finish we had what's called a assignment of claim put in place on the project to find out that basically that contract wasn't going to get us what it would normally get us. So essentially what it means is that we're able to just be in charge of the claim, that the building owner just hands over the claim to us right out the gate, and it's our claim to be paid on entirely and work with the insurance company entirely on, and it wasn't being honored due to some technicalities. But the bottom line is, this is one of those situations where in the middle of this project, and we'll run a little clip here and show you a little bit of this project, but in the middle of this project, the building owner came to me and said, okay, so I think that what would be fair is if you cut me back about $40,000. And looked at him like, I don't understand what you mean. And his answer to me was, well, I think, you know, I'd like you to pay me about $40,000 out of this project. I know you're making money on this job. Well, you know, that's a first for me that I've had somebody so blatantly come out and try to get a kickback on a project, which is so ridiculous to begin with. And that just started a whole snowball effect of, we want to do certain things on our own. We want to upgrade this building completely, but we don't want to pay any more than what the insurance company's paying. So basically they want to take a 1980s style apartment complex and not just go back with like kind material and quality. They want to go back with more high-end stuff so they can get more dollar out of their rental units. Well, you know, that's obviously going to cost a lot more money, and you know, they were expecting us to absorb that cost. So it became a little bit of point of contention, and we got ourselves straight on how it was going to go down, and got all that ironed out, only to, in the end, then the insurance company paid them directly on the balance of the bill, and they decided they were going to just take the $40,000 that they owed me, or that they asked for me to cut them back, plus actually another 10. So in the end, they stiffed me for like $52,000. So these guys are super awesome. Maybe we should show a clip of them right now and put their little face up right here, somewhere on the screen. I don't know. I'll decide later if I think that's right or not. But bottom line is, what do you do when these things happen? It sucks. And at the time, you know, it sounds crazy, but at the time it wasn't worth slowing down over 50 grand based on, you know, what we had going on, and going to trying to track that down, go through the process and deal with that. These guys are wealthy guys, and so they're gonna lawyer up, and not that we can't, and not that we wouldn't, but there's just that balance. Sometimes it's like, is it worth chasing that negative energy down and going through it? Because if you've ever been through legal anything, even if you're right, even if you've got everything in your favor, it sucks. It's a sucky process. It's draining. It takes all of the good away from you. You just, you know, I've gotten to this point where I would just sometimes rather avoid that. If it's a big enough dollar amount, of course you're going to do what you got to do. And you know, I'm at a point now where I do question that. You know, should we have pressed harder on it? Should we have gone after it? But truthfully, the energy that I didn't waste on that, we literally, I know, 10x'd in other ways. You know, being focused on other new projects that, you know, really probably wouldn't have happened if my energy was focused in on that 50 G's. So what do? You can't really dwell on it, but it doesn't make it easy. And as a business owner, you really hate being taken advantage of. You know, I've been doing this a long time. I've made a lot of mistakes over the years, and done things that maybe I didn't realize were not quite right, or weren't the best thing, and it wasn't done with bad intention, but it didn't go right, and put somebody else in the bad end of things, and I've been put on the bad end of things a lot. All of that sucks, and sometimes it's just part of business. It's part of, you know, how things go. Humans being humans, you know, hiding behind businesses or whatever it is, learning curves, all that stuff. And so, you know, I just was reminded of that when we went out to this job, like, oh, it just stings, you know. And so I guess it's one of those things where you got to make that decision, you know, where do you want to focus your energy and attention. And truthfully, I haven't really looked back. We just happened to do it because we were right in that area, and so I swooped by and just drove by to check it out. But honestly, I really haven't once I made the decision to not let it affect me and to not chase that down and go through all that, I really hadn't looked back. And I guess that, as I hear myself say that's still what I believe in doing. Not that I'm going to be taken advantage of. This just was a super complex situation, to be honest. And so it, you know, some of you may be looking at me going, dude, you're crazy. What are you thinking? Don't let anybody do that to you. And it's not like, trust me, we make no habit of that. We pursue most anything. This was a pretty unique situation on a few different levels. And so, you know, it's one of those things that you deal with on a daily with this whole entrepreneur thing. So anyway, that's what we had going on over at this property today. I'm gonna swing in and pick up some shingle samples for Ryan, our SEO chief here, and hook him up on a new roof with one of my old contractors, and help him out. He's getting ready to sell his house, so I'm gonna go in and grab him some shingle samples and hook brother up. I've been here once, I can't remember his address. Hi, is this Ryan's house? No, this is not. Oh boy, I know I'm on the right street. This could be interesting. This must be it, I think this is it. This looks like it. This looks like the right street. I'm pretty positive this is it. Wait, he said he just painted his house blue. I don't think this is blue. Oh, somebody's here, dogs. I don't want to just leave it on the porch. So I had a little bit of a hard time finding Ryan's house because I thought I'd remember which one it was, but apparently I don't. So I think I'll be okay. I know I'm in the right neighborhood. So I left a sample of shingles on a porch with a note that says, "Get to my friend Ryan," and I'm sure that it'll be okay. But we'll find out tomorrow. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another episode of the Daily Push. If you like this video, you can find more videos just like it over here. And please comment and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I promise our content's gonna get a whole lot better.